Green Drinks is an environmental group originally started in 1989 in northern London. And in 2007, Singaporean Olivia Choong decided that Singapore needed a place for eco-minded individuals to meet up and champion various green causes. Their latest being a petition to allow the KTM railway line to remain virtually untouched to serve as a green corridor connecting Singapore's parks together. Razor TV meets up with eco-warrior Olivia at the Jurong line of the KTM railway, where she tells us that her fight for Mother Earth all started from a punishment.
When I was in boarding school, this was when I studied in Perth, I did college, and I was punished to really empty all the milk cartons. There is a bin that collects milk cartons that has to be emptied into the recycling bin, and that was my first contact with the recycling bin ever.
Okay, can I actually ask you what you got punished for?
Well, by 10 p.m. we should be in bed, but I was caught eating and laughing with my roommate.
That's it, just... Wow.
That's it.
So socializing actually got you into recycling.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And being hungry.
So therefore green drinks because you socialize and you save the environment, right?
I
don't know, yeah.
Doing what I do best.
Olivia co-founded Green Drinks with President of Eco Singapore Wilson Ang. She now tells us what Green Drinks is really all about.
Okay, so you mentioned green drinks. What exactly is green drinks?
Well, green drinks, if you break it apart, it really is just drinks and talking about green issues.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah, it is. You have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sort of serious and fun. It's a very casual and informal way of really getting together and finding out what is of interest to different groups of people, also how they can work together. It's a knowledge sharing and collaboration kind of get together. A lot of people go off and do their own things, right? And so if they get together and talk, and maybe they realize they can collaborate on certain projects, because I think now more and more so you see more groups, whether it's whether it's environmental groups or businesses, they're getting together and just doing more collaborative work because everyone is working towards the same goal eventually.
Speaking to us at home, Olivia described what going green entailed when she decided to make the lifestyle change 3 years ago.
What did actually going green sort of entail when you first started out? You know, like, was it hard?
Well, it wasn't really I wouldn't say it was very difficult. It was a bit challenging because I had to look at alternatives to the ways I usually did things. So it could be again, looking at what kind of detergent I use, something simple like that. Then I started looking at other more complex kind of consumption, like say food. You know, so where do I get my food from? Should I just eat locally? Because the more local I eat, then the smaller the carbon footprint. And meat, of course.
Of course. Okay, so was the hardest part actually giving up meat?
No, it's not. I mean, it wasn't the hardest part. It was quite automatic. I wasn't eating beef and pork for a long time anyway, because I just didn't feel like eating it. I didn't feel compelled to eat it. And then my favorite meat was chicken. And then when I realized that it was really, not good to basically eat farm animals for the whole reason that, I mean, you need space. I guess if you eat free-range chicken, they need the space. But of course, like, it's more like the animals, like your sheep and your goats and cows that need space, and that's why every time you eat meat, you sort of contribute to deforestation indirectly. But with chickens, I guess like less so, but I just felt that I should just cut out farmed animals completely. And then I was a pescatarian, so I was eating seafood still at the time, and eventually I gave it up.
Stay tuned to the rest of the show where Olivia tells you how you can join Green Drinks Singapore and potentially save Singapore's green corridor.